Well. Good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone doing? Good evening to some of my UK folk. And I don't know what the fuck time it is in Australia. I think you guys are anywhere from 12 to 14 hours ahead of me. So good night or something. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great start to your day. I got up this morning and said, hey, I'm going to go do a whole bunch of things. I've got film shoots. I've got one coming up this weekend. I've got one coming up next weekend. Next weekend is not the big one, but it's one we've been planning for quite some time. So that one is really important. I had a few things to get done. Needless to say, I was out running errands. Well, when I got home today, I got a notification in my email account. Let me see if I can pull up my email just for you guys really quick. I'm going to share the screen with you. And there we are. Hi, the plot hole. Due to a copyright takedown notice that we received, you had to take down your video from YouTube. Reckless and dangerous, criticizing delete laws for live streaming while driving. Takedown issued by Hosea I Have No Penis Maria de Castro. Jose Maria de Castro, you have barked up the absolute wrong tree here. Okay. I'm not the one to fuck with. Sorry to tell you, I'm not the one to fuck with. But I invite you to do whatever it is you think you need to do to take care of this. Whatever it is you think you need to do. I promise you're going to lose. Okay. Just like you've done every other lull suit that you filed, every single one you've lost. Every single one that you've lost your emotions, you've lost your fucking mind. I'm not afraid of whatever it is you think you can do. Okay. No, this is not in any way, shape, or form me saying anybody, please send me anything other than your smiley face emojis. Because it's just not going to work out for you, Chili. It's not. There are many recent case law that have upheld my right to criticize your videos in the manner in which I criticize your videos. You may not appreciate that, and that's fine. You don't have to like it. You're more than welcome to make a response. Something that you yourself have done, mind you. And that's what I find to be the most interesting thing about this whole situation. It seems to be a rules for thee, but not for me issue with you, Chili. You have no problem taking someone else's video and criticizing. You have no problem criticizing someone else's video, criticizing you. Yet when we criticize you, that's where you're like, nope, because my fifis are hurt. I'm going to go ahead and file a copyright strike. Well, it's not going to go so well for you, Chili. That I can assure you. No, Aniceto Maldonado. It is not another 17-day long intro. It's only 16 days. Come on, man. This stream will be in proportion to the intro. 1 minute of intro equals 2 hours of streaming. Jesus. Oh no. That's good. It's gonna be a really long. It was like a 2.5 minute intro. So we're gonna be here for a while. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have time. Hello, hot 80s girl. Good to see you. So many faces, frayed edges. What's that smell? Oh, it's okay. I figured it out. Bobby Williams, Chelsea May, Fraud at Wrangler. Good to see you. Hank's Corners in the house. What's up, buddy? Zachariah Hooper. Good to see you. Dark Canuck. Yes. Lolly 77. Cindy Sue. Zachariah Hooper says, miss you, Johnny, but that's all on me. Well, no, I haven't really been on the tubes. I've been stupid busy. As I knew it was going to happen, once film season really started, I knew it was going to get really busy for me. So I just didn't. I love doing YouTube content, and hopefully soon I'll be at a more reasonable, like a more even pace for me to keep up with more YouTube content. Because I have a couple of videos I just need to get done, but because I've been stupid busy with other projects. Oh, hi, puppy. I haven't been able to focus on that. So Hank's Corner has gifted 1 plot hole membership. Thank you so much, Hank's Corner. I appreciate that. And that was Bobby. I went to Bobby Williams. Look at you. Bobby Williams is a new plot hole member. Make sure you get all those emojis in. Good to see you, Rose. So many folks. What else do I have? Fraud Wrangler says, I've been busy destroying Germethia. That's not that he doesn't need to be taken down a notch too, but that's like saying Michael Jordan has been beating on the Jerry's kids in basketball. Got to be careful. Dern Troes. What's up, Brooke? How you doing? Brooke, I noticed that you're here this time, and the last time I went live, you were at work or something. So here we are. There are two things you don't fuck with: Johnny O and the Wu-Tang Clan. I am the real John Doe, that is for sure. Angel for Animals says he drives and live streams constantly. Absolutely. Something that we should be calling out because that's fucking dangerous. And no, Chili, you don't have a self-drive car. You have lane correction. Every time you get into your self-drive car and you're driving down the road and you notice that noise, that's you veering off out of your lane. So another thing, you need to learn how to stay in your lane. Okay. What's up, Vladimir Paley? We'll call off the Black Hawk helicopters. You are good to go. Let's see here. The Dark Canuck for $2.79 Canadian says, "Get him, Johnny O." I will. It's gonna be fun. You know, Susan Bassey tried the same shit there, Chilito, and you can ask her how well that worked for her. Twins Grandma with a lot of finger guns. Thank you so much. More finger guns and some rack focus. So Stardust Mirror says, can YouTubers who've been erroneously copyright struck file a class action suit against Chili? We could, but I don't think that would be the best course of action. I don't know if there are enough of us who have been affected by that. I know there are plenty of us who have been affected by Chili's constant need to try and silence those who would criticize him. Because again, rules for thee, not for me. You have no problem calling out First Amendment violations unless there's somebody using their First Amendment against you in your position. So, yeah, unclean hands. I haven't. See, here's the thing: I haven't made any Chili content in quite some time. I think it's been, golly, 6 months since I've made a dedicated Chili video. I've commented on Chili and some other things. I don't even think I've done a whole lot of live stuff recently. I mean, I know I haven't because I haven't really been doing a whole lot of recent stuff. But what's up, Kevin? Good to see you. Zachary Hooper for $4.99 says there are two things that you don't fuck with: Johnny O and the Wu-Tang Clan. Thank you once again. I appreciate that. And then Charlie Welch has been a member for 25 months. I don't know where you're. There it is. Says we don't stop. Exactly. We don't stop shitting. Yes, and a true alpha move by the Alpha Chili. Yeah, that's the way it is. You want to try and play fuck around and find out again, you're going to fuck around and you're going to find out. So here we are. What's up, Cygnus? Clive Wells is in the house. Watch out. Professor Dr. Clive Wells. Dr. Professor. How do you prefer? Is it Professor Doctor or Dr. Professor? Doctor? Well, I don't do so. Fraud Wrangler, he says I don't make Chili content because it just doesn't seem worth the fight with YouTube for a good roast on his dumbass. I don't do it because I'm kind of bored with the guy, right? I just he's not doing anything that we haven't seen him do 1,000 times over. There are other channels that are covering the salience that is Chili, and that is fine. And Welsh will send me, hey, I got body cam footage. Can you clean up the audio for it? Cool. There you go. Do that. Not a problem. I have a problem doing that. What's up, Go Army? I'm sorry. Yeah. What's up, Go Army? Good to see you. You're not a professor. Well, you're a professor now. Okay, Clive Wells, you are now a professor. We have given you the honorary title of Professor of the Plot Hole University. Okay, so now you're a Professor Doctor Professor. Yeah, so Cretan Rabs, I'm kind of with you on this one here. It says, unless he's getting arrested, I could care less about Chili the con man anymore. Absolutely. And that's kind of where I've gotten to. I've gotten to the point where I'm only going to point out and make content about him, generally speaking, in a an update type situation. And I just been too busy to even do that. Like I wasn't able to get in on the Chili getting arrested in Las Vegas. Plenty of other people did, which is fine. but he's boring. He's irrelevant. He's insignificant. I mean, if you think about it, right? There are things that he does that are dangerous, like driving while streaming. You fucking nit. I don't care what you have lane departure assist. Okay. You have a system in your vehicle. It's not self-drive. You're dumbass. Okay. I'm speaking directly to you, Chili. And anybody who thinks that self-drive is, or that lane departure is self-drive or cruise control is self-drive. No, that's not what that is. That's not how that works. Okay. Ooh, shots fired. I don't even think he meant shots fired. Fraud Wrangler says, if Chili can be a law scholar, then Clive can be a professor, because I'm sure Clive is much, much smarter. Abso-friggin-lutely. But then again, I've got a turtle in an aquarium that's much smarter than Chili. I flushed things that were much more intelligent than Chili. But yeah, it's like to the point where I just don't I don't feel the need, I don't feel compelled to go out and make a whole lot of Chili content, because again, he's insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Outside of him getting arrested, even then, what are we talking about? Yes, YouTube wise, his purchased subscribers, his allegedly purchased subscribers that the data seems to back up the fact that they have been purchased. But again, we're going to say allegedly because we don't want Chili to get his fucking sphincter hurt. But the alleged purchase subscribers on YouTube for Chili yes, technically makes his channel in the top 1% at 100,000 of purchased subscribers. But in the grand scheme, we have 300 million people in the United States alone, let alone the billion people in China and India and the other countries of the world that have billions of people. He's insignificant. He really is in the grand scheme. He's insignificant. He's good for a laugh every now and again. Excuse me. And that's about it. When he does the stupid shit, gets his dumbass arrested, and then cries about it for an hour, that's good to laugh at, because I don't necessarily get along with a lot of the ideas behind police, right? So I have my own issues with police officers. And again, on the same, yeah, exactly, JL, insignificant little fuck. Yes, I know that one. Boondock Saints. Anyway, I like I said, I have my issues with police officers. I have my issues with the institution of law enforcement, right? So there are some issues there. But then again, I'm not one of these people that says that, well, because we do have systemic racism in this country, we do have this or we do have that, that means every single person who does this one thing, puts on a badge, puts on a uniform, obviously that means they're a racist, or obviously that means they're a bad cop. No, that's not what that means. Absolutely not. Because denigrating an entire group of people based on a few, right? Even if it's not a small, let's say for the sake of argument, and I'm not saying that this is what it is. I'm not saying that these numbers are accurate numbers, but let's say for the sake of argument that it is 40% of the entire law enforcement are bad cops. Well, that's still 60% that aren't, that do the right thing, that get up, go to work, do the best they can to provide a safe environment for themselves, the communities which they serve, their families, etc. Do I think something needs to be done about that 40% of bad cops? Absolutely. Absolutely. Most definitely do something about that 40% of bad cops. When you have cops that do shit that they're not supposed to do, they need to be prosecuted. They need to be put in places that bad people go to when they get convicted of committing crimes. Blue Bear is a perfect example. When he pole dances, that immediately needs to be stopped. Yes, we're inserting a little bit of levity in there because Unlock says you can, where'd it go? It says you cannot like cops but still disagree with Chili. The guy's just wrong. Absolutely. And here's the thing. It's not that I don't like cops. I don't like certain types of people who may become cops and abuse that authority. I don't like that. I think that's bullshit. We shouldn't be doing that. That's anybody. Triggered Limey for £5 says it's like saying everyone with a camera is a little beta bitch when in reality it's just Chili and his peers. Thank you for that £5 super chat. Having an issue with certain things that have happened, right? Like I'm always going to go back to the Philandro Castile incident that happened in Minnesota. Because that's one of the most egregious instances that I could think of. That officer should be held accountable for what he did 100%. And I think that there should be investigations into that type of thing. Blue Bear was not throwing 50s at you. Those weren't 50s. They were 20s. I'm glad you think they were 50s, though. I think I can ball like that. What's up, Oleg Welch? And Freight Edges, yes, Jerry Springer did pass away. Apparently, pancreatic cancer. That shit's a motherfucker. Like I said, fuck cancer. But yes. Connie H says, I'm much more fearful of finding a bad doctor than a bad law enforcement officer. And that's another thing to kind of keep into perspective as well. How often do you as an individual or people deal with police officers? I can count on one hand the number of times that I've been pulled over in my entire career driving, right? Now, I understand that circumstances are going to be different. Like my experiences looking the way that I look are going to be different than other people's experiences looking the way they look, being in the areas they're in, etc. I understand it's different, right? What's up, Gamer for Life? It's different. It's going to be different for people. Different areas, different cultures, so many different factors in the way that interactions happen with law enforcement. I absolutely respect and understand that. Okay. Kanye says there are bad people in all professions. Yes, there are bad people in all professions, but I can deal with a bad person I could deal with a bad cable installer. I think they're less, whereas it might be more of a headache and an inconvenience. Most people aren't going to die, but that's just saying. Blurple Dragon, good to see you. I'm doing very well. Timo, good to see you. Yeah, Jerry Springer was a very intelligent person. Actually, Charlie Welch, he was very intelligent. He knew what he was doing too. A lot of people don't realize that when his show first started, it started out as a political commentary show, and nobody fucking watched it. And then he had some crazy person come take their shirt off, and everybody's like, "What the fuck? I gotta check this shit out." And he leaned into it and rode that fucking thing for I think 18 or 20 years. So, yeah. Oh, Billy. Yeah, bad cable guy. Yeah. What's up, Archangel 3? Good to see you. Go Army says, speaking of cancer, we caught mine early. Well, that is good news because the earlier you do catch it, the better off you have of dealing with it. So I hope that means that you are in the process of taking care of it or have already beaten cancer. Because I don't give a fuck who you are. Fuck cancer. I mean, I wouldn't wish cancer on anybody. It's just not something that people should have to deal with. Family members, I've watched some cousins. I've watched some very close friends deal with the throes and the effects of cancer. Longtime friend of ours, my wife and I, who we've known a long time, and her current husband is dealing with a very aggressive form of cancer, and they don't expect a positive outcome, which is shitty. So, fuck cancer. That's all I can say. Trans girl who celebrates 16 months of membership says, again, happy King's Day to all Dutch people. Happy King's Day, Dutch folk. All you Netherlands peoples. I don't know what King's Day is, but I hope it's a good one for you. Go Army says, already taken care of. That is awesome. I love to hear about the success stories dealing with cancer. I hope you remain cancer-free throughout the rest of your days here on this planet. And whenever you get to Mars, no more cancer. Art Sky Union says, yeah, speaking of cancer, I remember that time when Chili wished bone cancer on children. What a piece of crap. Yes. Yes. That's another thing, Chili. You wished bone cancer on children and then doubled down and said, no, I didn't mean those children. I just meant your children, because that makes it better, you fucking piece of shit. I have no problem fighting against those who are human pieces of garbage like you, Chili. That is my opinion, and it hurts your feelings. You think it defames you. It does not defame you. I'm simply calling out your shitty actions. Yeah, Connie H is a good question. It says, how low can you get? I don't know. It seems as if he sets the bar at a certain spot and he says, you know what, fuck that, I can go lower, and then sets the bar lower and says, you know what, fuck that, I can go even lower, and then continues to just go down. I don't know what his problem is, what his issue is. I know he thinks that he's going to be some sort of whatever. He thinks that we're going to remember him for anything other than a shit stain on society that he is. But yeah. Bridge the Divide celebrates 27 months of membership by saying, insert quippy remark here. We are all enriched with that quippy remark. Very quippy, you quipster, you. Yeah, he wants to be governor. And here's a funny thing. If I remember correctly, any state that you wish to be governor of, you have to reside in that state for a certain amount of time. And he's like, well, I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to be governor, but I'm going to be governor. Well, so you got a choice. You can, I think right now, you've got Nevada that you may have established residency in long enough by the time the election comes up, in California, maybe. Either way, no, you're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. So, yeah. And the funny thing is, someone who brings that, where to go? Come back here. What's up, Facty? I see you back there. Trench Girl says he wants to be governor and change the state's constitution all on his own. Yeah, he doesn't understand, like, the very tyranny that he is, quote, fighting against. He wants to be that tyranny. I'm going to become governor and I'm going to change this. I'm going to do it. Like, that's not how this works. Okay. You're not being an elected governor. You don't get to write shit. You get to govern shit. There's a difference. So your state government still writes, your state legislature still going to write the laws and send it to you to sign, but you don't write those stuff. So, but yeah, that's what he wants. He wants to be the tyrant that he's fighting against. William Grabber, who celebrates 8 months of membership, says, governor, he can't manage his own life. Fuck shit. No, he can't. He really can't. He really can't. Cindy Sue, who celebrates 16 months of membership, says, candles, whoa, make a lovely light. I probably butchered that, but it is what it is. Chili is unfit to become governor because of his criminal record, including his record way back in the 90s. Yeah, he thinks that all that stuff's gone away, but it hasn't gone away. Frayed Edges for 5 Australian says, thoughts on Disney and Florida. I thought what Disney did in Florida was genius to protect itself against legislation that it did not agree with. And I think that Ron DeSantis is really not thinking this through. It's not going to go very well for him, because if he drives Disney out of Florida, that's a huge chunk of business, and property tax alone, income tax, sales tax, not to mention tourism, all the other stuff. It's not going to go so well. Bridget Divide says at best, says, don't fuck with the mouse. Yeah, their lawyers have lawyers, okay? It's just not. Does incarceration qualify for residency? No, it does not. The turtle moves. It does not. Again, he's dumb. He just doesn't understand. There's a lot of things he doesn't understand. And this is why I want to make chili content, because it's hard to refute something that is so insanely stupid, right? What could I possibly have to say to let people who have more than 2 brain cells to rub together know that what this fool is saying is just absolute stupidity? I can say a lot of things, but you just listen. I let him talk for me. Just let him talk. Boom. There you go. You want to know what's stupid? Let this guy open his mouth. That's stupid. There it is. Anybody who believes, look, to all you Chili supporters out there, you want to live in that delusion? That's fine. Live in that delusion. That's for you. Continue to let us know who you are so we know where the idiots are, and live your life. Do your thing. That's fine. We're going to laugh at you a little bit because what you say, what you believe, and the fucking idiot that you believe in is so stupid. He's such a moron. He misunderstands law. He misunderstands history. He misunderstands how to put his own fucking socks on. So, this guy. Woo! Wow, the land of make-believe. Yeah, it is a land of make-believe. Let's see here. Richard AT for $5 says, been a while. Hope you are well. What the fuck is going on with people? Lol. I'm doing very well, actually. I've been super busy. I took a break from this project here that I am currently editing. Film shoots coming up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So been super busy. Haven't seen if I'm getting sued yet, says Mr. Valias. It's possible. I think he's amended his. He was twice. He was only allowed 2 amendments to his LOL suit, which he even filed it incorrectly. But whatever. What's up, Tina Jones? Good to see you. Hey, Sir Little Wolf. Darcy says hi to everyone. Hi, Darcy. I saw that, and I've already filed my counter to it, but I just thought it was fun. Baconhead Eating for Fun, who's been a Plot Hole Inner Circle member for 4 months, says, let Chili do his stuff in Scotland and see what the fluff happens. I would love to see Chili try this anywhere else where true tyranny lives. I'm not saying Scotland has true tyranny. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I mean. Go to North Korea and try this shit there, Chilito. Go find out what actual tyranny is. What happened here? Oh, yeah, haggis and chili. No, thanks. I would probably try, if I were in Scotland, I would try haggis once. I think only once. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Burns 66, he wouldn't film cops in Colombia when he was there. No, he wouldn't, because they would have cracked his fucking skull. They would have given him a free colonoscopy with his own camera. That's what would have happened. Yeah, Hong Kong is another place. Go to Hong Kong. Go to North Korea. Go check those places out. See where true tyranny is. Go see what true tyranny, where you actually are limited on what you can and can't do, what you can and can't say, when you can and can't do, when you can and can't say. Freight edges. Don't worry, he's working that himself. Clive Wells says, I've tried haggis, is okay, much like spicy sausage meat. Oh yeah, Mother Russia. It's not as bad as it used to be. It is still not great. What's up, Shiz? Good to see you. Yeah, go to Afghanistan. Try the tyranny in Afghanistan. Try the tyranny in those places. It's just, and that is not to say that we shouldn't complain about the things that we see wrong in our country, right? Just because other places have it worse doesn't mean that we shouldn't be inclined or feel inclined to call out the shit that we see in our country, right? Because that's how we better ourselves as a people. That's how we better our society, saying, hey, what you're doing is not right. That's wrong. We need to fix that. We need to solve this. How do we solve this? Sir Little says, you can trust Clivey. He's a doctor. Yeah, Blurple Dragon exactly says, I've never seen a person scream tyrant that actually knew what one was. I don't know if anybody has ever actually not evident to anybody, but I don't know if any of these frauditors have ever actually dealt with true tyranny. Blue Bear says they wouldn't let him in those countries with his cough cough criminal record. Cough cough. Huh. Allegedly on paper. Chaos Warden says Chile would enjoy Afghanistan because of the treatment of the women. You know, I gotta say, Chile, for somebody who tries to be whatever, Mr. Cool Guy, and you want to be mayor and this, that, and the other, you don't treat women very well. You're very misogynistic. Calling, what was it? What did you call? There's one police officer who was a rookie. You call like a ponytail or something to signify that she was a woman. Like that made any bit of difference. The fact that she was a woman police officer made any bit of difference in how she was able to perform her job. Not to mention the fact that, you know, your biggest target for your lull suit was Kate Peter, when plenty of other people have put you through the ringer on much larger channels, mind you, put you through the ringer. When I come to power, I will. What was this? Clive Wells says, when I come to power, I will introduce everyone to true tyranny. Angie, good to see you. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. It was a ponytail? Was it? I don't remember if it was ponytail or pigtail. It was something like that, but he called her pigtail. Yeah. Yeah. Why pigtail? Trans girl says he did hire, allegedly, a woman to play his girlfriend, allegedly. Wonder how much he allegedly paid for her, allegedly. Yeah, $10, I think it was, allegedly. Chilito has only one question, with or without beans. He has no beans in his head. None whatsoever. So there's that. Jeez. Gosh. He should be, Christopher O'Connor says he should, because a lady vote is 50% of the total vote. I mean, even if it was 25% of the total vote, you'd still want to make sure and not just completely nix out an entire demographic. Celtic, was it Ninja Tate? The Celtic Ninja Tate says no beads anywhere, allegedly. Yeah. Chile has 2 brain cells. I don't think so. I think that's defamation to brain cells, to accuse brain cells of residing in between Chile's ear holes or in. No, that's if I were brain cells, I would sue you, WDLW whatever television, for that egregious comment. You know, it is what it is. 2 okay, 1 is spare. What was this? Oh, do you? Do you now? This one here? Or is it a different one? Maybe I missed something. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about. If you guys have any questions, I'll let you know. Or I'll let you know. Let me know, and I'll answer a couple of questions here before I get out of here. There's some other people that are going to be going live today, and I don't want to drain you all of your ability to consume content. Got to be careful here, because if you say anything wrong, people are like, oh, you're e-begging. So I say to you right there. Flipper. Yeah, it is Flipper. It is Flipper. It was. Combine the word ninja and pirate. Okay, gotcha. If Chili has 2 brain cells, neither are his. He needs to give them back to whoever he stole them from, allegedly. Nick Volt, I love Star Trek too. I've got a picture of Tony Todd when I met Tony Todd at Texas Frightmare Weekend, and it was from his episode on Deep Space Nine. Transgirl says, I'm still drunk, celebrated the birthday of our king. Remember what? Yeah, Nick. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I do. I mean, there's all Star Wars everywhere here, but yeah, I grew up with Star Wars and Star Trek. We were never one of those households that were like, you can't be a fan of this one or not a fan. No, we watched them both. We enjoyed them both. Yeah, it's always fun. It's good stuff. Yeah, he won't be governor because of his own videos. Yeah, exactly. Not to mention the fact that he's not competent, capable, or electable. I hate to break it to you, Chili, but money elects politicians, and that may be something that needs to be changed. Yes, but you're not going to do it unless the political system, and I'll say this: the political system in this country needs overhaul. Okay. We got to get money out of politics, but the only way to do that is to play the game of money in politics to get someone, not just, it's going to take more than just one person. It's going to take a whole plethora of people to get in there to actually get some change happening. I just don't know if it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. Uh-oh. All right, Bridge of Divide. Let's hear this. Let's hear this Star Wars theory. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm curious. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of this theory, of the Star Wars theory, simply because it's coming from JL, and he usually has some pretty harebrained schemes that he's put together. So that's got to be careful with that. Anyway, any questions? You don't have to super chat. You can at me, and I'll do the best that I can to see him. If not, then yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Richard AT for $5 says, my people protested after a lady was killed in cops' custody. They killed 300 more, shot thousands more, and imprisoned a lot more. That's not cool. We don't like that. We shouldn't be doing that shit. Thank you for the $5 super chat, though. That got weird. Like, thanks for the money telling me about this very atrocious thing that happened. It's kind of... Baconhead eating for fun for £2 says, if we teach a dog, he will be smarter than Chili. If we don't teach a dog, it'll be smarter than Chili. Star Wars Ghosts. There it is. There it is. Star Wars Ghosts. I don't see it. I don't see it, JL. Grogu was a force's intended balance to Anakin? Perhaps. Maybe. JL, are you going live here in a little bit? Let me know. Are you? Are you a Mando Dolphin? I didn't think about that. Maybe I will be soon. Interesting. Interesting. Did I get another member? No, maybe. Maybe I don't know. Let me see here. I think I got them all. Got that one. Cool. All right. Well, that's it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming hanging out with me. Very good, Paul Kemp. I like it. It made me laugh. I like it. It says, I keep trying to record the weakest link TV shows, but it keeps recording Dolphins games. Please make it stop. It's pretty good. I like that. I don't know if I don't know if we're going to be able to make it stop this go around, seeing as how Miami is still being doing very, very bad things. Chili should go on Survivor ban when it's over, be left on the island. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Put them on there. Anyway, that being said, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Make sure you get in the Discord. Be great. If not, that's fine too. Be on the lookout for more plot hole content, and be sure to check out, if you're into the filmmaking stuff, you want to be more updated, in tune with the filmmaking side, check out Insomniac Films. I think if you look at, let me get a link really quick before I get out of here. Don't go anywhere. Pause for a second. I want to get you this link. Don't go. Please stay. I promise. Fine. Take me 2 seconds. I'm almost there. All right, here we go. So just go to YouTube and put that in there, or not. Oh, it didn't want to work. What the crap? This is some bullshit. There we are. Maybe now it'll work. There we go. Just YouTube that right there. Just look it up in YouTube. Check it out. I got a couple of videos up there now. Not a whole lot, but there's going to be a lot more coming. A lot more updates on the film side. I'm going to get that one over the 1,000 subscriber, 4,000 watch hour threshold as quickly as possible. So we're going to do what we can to put some more things up there. Yeah, that's all I got. You guys are awesome, by the way. I don't know if I told you that, but I'm gonna tell you again because I'm gonna keep telling you because you are awesome. I will see you all very soon. Uh-oh. The triggered line me for 5 of the Queen's pounds says, my short has taken over a day to edit. Sorry, just wanted to vent. You know what? Sometimes it's worth it when you get a good video out. That being said, I love you all. You guys are awesome. Fight the good fight. We will see you on the flip side. And Chili, you done fucked around. You're about to find out. That being said, I'm Johnny O. We all know what time it is. What time is it, folks? What time is it?